Hey guys, Shadow Rockets here, and today I want to talk about pushing yourself, reaching new heights, pushing your limits in order to become better in the long run at something, whether it's something that's necessary to get better at or not, it doesn't matter. It just has to be important to you, um, not other people, which lately we've seen have taken up the idea that whatever society thinks is what we should do. We think that that's what we should do, um, or that's what we should strive to be better at. But really, that's not going to make you happy or not going to make you better at what you really care about. You have to, separate yourself from those ideals, those social norms, so to speak. But today, I think I'm going to be using some Call of Duty Black Ops 1 footage. Um, I tried getting online. I did not have a little Wi-Fi adapter for my 360, and there's only Wi-Fi at my condo, so I had to share my Wi-Fi from my laptop to my Xbox, and it was not doing very stellar. So it was a little laggy, so we had to play against the bots, which is all fine and dandy. You just put them on a hard difficulty, and they're kind of ridiculous because I think they can see you through walls in that game. So um, I could throw up some footage. I did record while we were trying to play online. It was laggy as heck. Um, but I tried doing, I believe I was only using like sniper rifles, ballistic knives, and tomahawks. So most of my kills online were just tomahawks randomly from lag. But that's okay. So, right, back to pushing yourself. I may have said it before, but a good example of me pushing myself, would be my current job is a very physical job, and I am not a very physical person anymore. I used to be. I used to work out every day for golf. A lot of people would probably laugh at that, but hey, some of the golfers are really strong guys. But I mean, you have to stay fit. But I haven't worked out very much since then, and I've noticed I've gotten a little weaker and can't really do all the things that I need to do in this physical job. But I try, I think that's what really matters, and actually, I got a raise because my supervisor noticed that I try as hard as I can, even though I might not get the job done as fast as the other guys, or as well. I like to think that my quality is pretty high because I'm not as fast as the other guys, so there's that, Don't want to sacrifice too much quality for quantity. But, I mean, there are plenty of different things that people are good at or not good at, and they try to do better at. Sports. Think of all the football players who aren't naturally good at the sport, but they have that drive to go and train and work harder every single day. I used to golf in high school, and I would say that I'm not naturally talented. I mean, a lot of people would say that I am that saw me play, but um, I worked my tail off for years, and even though some people said that I didn't work my tail off, I really did. It's a hard sport, really is the hardest sport I've ever played. But it's fun. It's a mental and physical sport. Um, you know, Studies. A lot of people think it's uncool to be good at school. I'm too cool for school, but no, it's honestly, I enjoy school. I enjoy college a lot, and I press myself to do better every year. And I've gotten my GPA has gotten better every year, which is kind of sad because a lot of people would be like, "Oh, 4.0, you can't get any better than that." Uh, well, I don't have a 4.0. Engineering school made sure of that, but I'm trying to get there. I know some people with 4.0 GPAs. They press themselves. They're naturally good, and they have a really good work ethic. I like to think I have a pretty good work ethic, but I could always improve. And I think that that's really what you need to do in life is always strive to do better than what you started doing or what you are doing now, because there's always room for improvement. I was reading a book for my RA class, my RA training class, that was, I don't know if I want to name it, but it's Strengths Finder. So there you go. Um, the book comes with, like, it's really good. It comes with a little test and everything you take online. I may have talked about it before, but Um, the test is really good. There's a lot of science behind it and everything. Um, but what irked me was at the beginning of the book, there was a story where a guy was like, "Oh, don't work at what you're bad at. Focus at what you're good at, and you'll do exponentially better at that than the other things." And it's like, well, yes, but that might not make you happy. You might not be happy with the things that you're good at. Maybe there's a really smart kid who is depressed because he wants to be outside. He wants to be physical. He wants to be strong. Um, and while he may not, have the body style for that, he could always go to the gym, work out, you know, go for runs, swim, all these other things. All these things that will get him better, and over time, he will get better at that. He will get more physical. I like to have a good mix of, physical and mental strengths because I think that being mentally strong is, super, super, super important. Um, that might just be because I'm an engineer and good at physics and science and math, but either way, I don't think many people would disagree with me saying that being mentally strong is extremely important, maybe even more so important than physically strong. But anyway, um, that's really all I really wanted to talk about today. It just kind of irked me. I've been seeing some people that are not, I guess, living up to what they could be in life, and I feel that they could work on that, and this might help them out a little bit. Anyway, guys, I hope you like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Shadow Rockets out.